Alright guys, somebody had asked me how I run my bird meter. I'm not really sure exactly what they meant by that, but I'm going to do my best to show you how I run my bird meter. So let's begin. Well, there's my bird meters, okay? Years ago we just mounted them in a piece of metal. Got 2 meters. I'm going to try and show you the back side, okay? But anytime you run bird meters, for those of you who do not have bird meters, they come with what they call a line section. And I'll show you that next. And they hook up on the back very easily. Just 2 wires like a coax. I'll try to get around the back and show you. Okay, there's the back side. See? They are marked. You probably can't see it, but this one's marked Posi on there. You can't see it. It's on the case. But that's the center line, or you know, the inside of the coax. This is really just a small coax, you know, like that 400 or whatever. So the ground goes to one side, or the shield, if you will, and then the inside wire, the positive, goes to the other side. So that's how easily the meters hook up. Now let me show you the line section. Okay, this is the 8 pill. I'm going to bring this in right now, actually, and I'll do a video and showing you how this is hooked up on the inside. But this is the line section right here. Okay, this is the coax, the small coax. See what I do. See, that's a regular like coax end like you would have. I actually cut the tip off so we can hook onto that. To see how this is kind of like a male here. So I make it so that the center just touches on there, and then you screw it on. Okay, that's how you get your reading. Okay, these line sections have slugs, different size slugs. As you can see, that's a 10,000 watt slug. So that's the glory of these line sections. You can put any size slug in here you want, from 0 all the way up to whatever. So it's great depending on what you're running. Here's another one. There's a 50 watt slug. And the cool part is, for those of you who do not have these line sections or bird meters, what's really cool is when the arrow is pointing out toward the antenna, it's showing you watts going out. And all you have to do is flip this around. Now it's showing you reflective power. I know a lot of you guys know this and whatever, but somebody asked me about the bird meter, so I'm not really sure what they meant. So maybe there's someone out there who's never run a bird meter. So there's a line section. But now, most guys run these line sections on a jumper, not on the back of their box. See how I got one on the back of my AC box too? But see this end right here? See how it's just 4 screws holding it on? Well, I'll show you when I work on the 8 pill that when I unscrew this, take it off the 8 pill. I want to take it off the 8 pill because I think I'm going to put it on the 6 pill. Because I think I'm going to keep the 6 pill in here now because it works so good with the AC. But I think I'm going to take this off, this line section off the 8 pill, put it on the 6 pill. So I'll show you that when I do it. But this is basically just screwed on from the back, from the inside. And then there's a little pin in the middle that the wire from the relay solders to. But if you run it in line like most people do, you put another one of these ends, you take it off the box, put this end on the other side, because it just screws on with 4 screws. So you have one of these ends on both sides, and you run a jumper. Most people run jumpers, 6 or 12 foot jumpers. That's what most people do, so that they can move them around, use them for different things and whatever. But usually when I put my box in here, it's here to stay. The reason I don't use jumpers, the reason I mount them on the box, is it's one less jumper to have in my truck. And like I said, usually when I put them in there to stay. So, you know, no reason for mine to really be mobile or portable. But so this wire right here, this coax, runs up to the meter in the front. And then obviously this coax goes to the antenna. So that's how I run my bird meters. I mount the line section right to the box. Most people run them out of jumper so that they can use them in different vehicles. They can move them around. They can bring them in the house if they want. And then the coax runs up to my meters in the front. I'm gonna bring the 8-pill inside and show you how that's hooked up, because I'm gonna take it off. Okay, I got her in the house. I got the lid off. There's the line section going into the box. There's the back side of the box. See how it's just soldered right to the pin there? Don't mind my oversized wire. I just put a relay in this thing and that's all I had. And I got to get some nice Teflon wire from 22. But so please, technicians, don't hate. In the words of my daughter, don't hate. So yeah, we're just gonna unsolder that and unscrew it. Be right back. Okay. Nice big old massive wire on there. Maybe that's why I didn't key up. I don't know. And don't mind my little baby relay I put in there either, because that's all I had too. 10 amp. Well, I actually ordered a I wanted the 40 amp, and when I ordered from Fat Boy and they didn't have any, so all I was able to get was this 10 amp, which is too small for this box, and this 80 amp, which is clearly too big for the box. I couldn't even squeeze it. I mean, I guess I could squeeze it in there if I absolutely had to, but that's a little overkill. So we're running this 10 amp for now. I can't, this is what was in there, an old, I think it's a 30 amp. I wanted to upgrade to a 40 amp. The box wasn't keying up in my truck, so I figured it was the relay, I don't know. But of course they didn't have what I needed, so I had to put the 10 amp in there, and it still doesn't key up, so I don't know what's happening. But that's another story for another day. Okay, we got that unsoldered, see? That's all it is, just one little wire on there. And then we just reach in here. Sure my arm's right in your way and stuff. We just unscrew it. So this is the line section. One screw. I usually put 4 in there, but for some reason I only put 2 in this box. I know I got 4 on that AC box. I may have to actually unsolder this tuning coil. No, I can get it. Okay, see it moving in there? That's all there is to it. She's off the box. Piece of cake. There's my line section. Now this was modified before I got it, but somehow, yeah, well, let me open the other side and show you what it looks like. Check out my cool blind man glasses. They got lights. I'll put those on. Helps me see. Okay, so, whoops. We just take the screws off. Hopefully you guys can see this good. One. Trying to do it in a way that you can see it good. This is a next step video making for me. Be like BBI or something. No, I'm not comparing myself to him because there. So you can see this has a pin on it. So this is a male. Nice little pin on there, and basically, see how it's this is the insulator, and then right in there, that's metal, so that's your positive, as I call it. Probably calling it the wrong thing or something, but I didn't do this, but somebody basically just soldered. I've had this so many years, I think You know, I don't even know who did it, but that's all I really did. I took a solid piece of wire, nice thick solid, you know, like equivalent to this male end, right? So they just took a nice piece of wire of the thickness of this male end and soldered it in there, so that way when we mount it to the box, it sticks through the other side and we got something to solder to, right? And so now, for me to make this a line section again is probably, I mean, I could do it. I gotta heat this up. I don't know if I want to do that or not, but I probably should. Let me work on that off camera and see what I can come up with. You know, maybe I'll let you join in on the fun. Some of you guys might want to see this. I got my soldering gun on just under 900. This is a lot of area to heat up. Whoever did this had a big old soldering gun, I'm sure. I don't know how I'm going to clean this up. Once I get this out, how am I gonna clean this up? Come on, baby. Just ain't cutting it. It's a lot of surface to heat up. I don't want to ruin the Teflon either. I assume that's Teflon. Yeah, I don't know how I'm going to do this. This is not happening. Here we are. Stick a little fresh solder on there for some flow, you know, get that flux in there or something. Maybe I'll get it, the heat transfer or something. Come on, baby. Good Lord. This might not be happening, fellas. I don't know what to do here. Come on, baby. Heat up. Probably gonna ruin the whole line section or something. Come on. This ain't cutting it, man. It's just not working. Is it? Did it liquefy? Ooh. Come on, baby. Come on out of there. And this is probably why nobody does this. It's a one-way ticket. Shoot. Come on. Bam. Keep that hot. Keep that hot. Knock it out. How am I going to clean that out? That's bad news, brothers. How am I going to clean that out? I'll try the sucker. Or, shoot, I don't have it. 22's got it. Let me think about this. I'll be back. Okay. I cleaned it up with the fingernail polish remover. Isn't that amazing how tough that Teflon is. Didn't even burn it as long as I had that heat on there. I mean, it made it burnt looking, but it didn't melt it. It's amazing. That stuff puts up with a lot of heat. I have it at 900. But as you can see, I have to get the solder out of there because I'll never be able to push this pin in there. I got to get that solder out of there. So I'm going to heat it up and try picking it out with my little picker. You guys want to stick around for that? Okay. Boring. But we'll give it a whirl. The thing is, this should work because, well, you know, the solder's going to heat up a lot faster than this line section. You know, it's a lot of metal. So I should be able to do this. Might actually add a little solder just to get a little flux in there working it. See if I can get them to melt together type thing. Oh, this is bad though. I don't like this. Because what's going to keep it from going down in? Let me turn this over. I know now it's off camera, but sorry guys. I may have to edit this out because that's got to be annoying. I need a harder surface to bang this on or something. Come on, baby. Uh-oh. The fam's going to be checking up on me. What the hell are rucks? I don't know how I'm supposed to do this. I don't have a sucker. This is a problem. What am I gonna do? It's a serious problem I got here. I honestly don't know what to do. I mean, heat it up and stick this in, but then it's going to be stuck in forever. That's not going to be good. I could use something to stick something in there. Grab these tweezers. Oh, gosh. Oh, man. I don't know how to do this. You guys just watched me ruin my line section. I may have to be buying a new one. And some of you technicians are going, oh, that's easy. I know how to get that out of there. You just got to do this. And I have no clue. Oh, gosh. I don't know how to get this cleaned out. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about. The solder went in the hole where this pin needs to go. See? It's down in there. How am I supposed to get that out of there? And that's probably why nobody ever does that. It's a one-way ticket, baby. I mean, this thing's actually getting a little bit warm now. Which, I don't know, maybe that's what I gotta do. I gotta just patiently heat it up. Let me add some more solder, I don't know. Like I said, get the new flux in there and maybe it'll mix with the other stuff and I'll be able to get it out of there. Oh my gosh. I think that did it. I think that might have done it. Did you see what I did? I whipped it and the solder splattered. See that? It might actually work. It's gonna be a little hot right now. So this will clean it and cool it. Oh man. Okay. I think I might have done it. I'll be darned. Look at that. Ha! Technicians are watching like, duh. I know you. I don't know if you guys believe me or not. I'm not a technician. Okay, I'm just a CB guy. That's it. I don't have any schooling. I've never taken any electronics, not even in high school. Okay, so you know, that's why we joke in our videos and we say, "Do as I do, not as I say," or something. Because just take it with a grain of salt. Just, you know, take what you can from it. I don't really try to give advice or anything. I just show you what I'm doing, you know. And I'm just a skip junkie. Everything I do is just so I can talk skip. That's all I care about. That's why I do stupid things like swing backwards and distortion and all that stuff, because I don't care. Whatever, you know, they call my name and they give me compliments on my audio. I'm a happy man. That's all I want to do. So I'm just trying to clean this up while it's still a little bit warm. Get all that flux out of there and whatnot. And I'll be darned, that actually worked. I don't know if you guys saw what I did. I just put it in there, heated it up, and whipped it, and it blew out onto the, right out onto the table there. Okay. I was thinking like I had to suck it out, you know, with a little sucker, but that worked quite well. I mean, I guess you just keep the video going, and if you guys get bored, you just fast forward it, right? It's better than editing stuff out, right? Because you like to see what's going on. I can understand that. No doubt about it. Somebody actually said, keep the longer videos coming. I guess the short skip videos are boring. You know the reason I do those skip videos is for the guy that I'm talking to, so he can hear himself. That's how I started the whole channel. And I got that from 445. He used to video gate me all the time, and I was like, that's awesome. I finally get to hear how I sound in the world of sound, you know? And so I started doing it for everybody else. I think everybody should do it. I mean, I want to hear my mobile on the other end. I want to see which way it's swinging and, you know, how it sounds out in the world of sound and skip land. You guys need to start doing this. I just use my phone. There, she's all clean. I'm gonna put this end back in its original end just because. But on this side, we're going to now put a regular coax end connector deal. No, I don't know what it's called because I'm not a technician. I know these things all have names. SO234 or whatever, and this and that. I have no idea what this is called. This bigger one, I don't know what they call them. Ooh, there's something on there. What does it say? It's just numbers. 92180 TRU 4491. There you go. I put the 92180 TRU 4491 back on this end. What's this got on there? What does this got? What does that say? Hold on, I'm blind. Wait. Oh, I got my lit up glasses on. Let's see. Bird Electronics. So that's an original Bird part. Kind of cool. and it's a 9240-050. So I put the 920-050 on this end, and the yeah, on that end. So I'm gonna run it like this for a while with a what do you call it? A jumper, and we're gonna see what kind of reflect we get and that thing, because I'm kind of in transitioning right now. I'm converting to the 6-bill because that thing's working so good these days. It's a 2-drive and 6, and I put the 711 fixed my Magnum radio, and I'm driving that into the 2-drive and 6, and it's working fantastic. The thing is swinging up to 1,000 bird. I'm gonna do a video for you guys, and I only need like 800 to run my AC box, so that's all I need, and it sounds great. I got an audio check from 22, said it's smoking, so I might go to the 6-bill forever in the Tahoe, but I'm gonna make this mobile for a while before I mount it on that box and stuff. You know what I mean? Maybe I never will. I don't know. I hope this helped you guys. Well, maybe I'll hook it up and I'll show it to you. While I'll do one more video with it in line. Bump up. There it is. There's the 6-bill. I guess I could have moved it over here now or something. It's just sitting up there. But this comes from the antenna. This coax comes out, swings around, goes right into the line section. This obviously goes to the meter, and this goes right out to the antenna. No more 8-bill sitting there, just the line section. Now I've added, I guess technically I didn't add a coax because this one went to the 8-bill before, so. But I've got it on, see 50 watts going back, so we're gonna check our reflect here. I gotta get away from the house though, so I'll be back. Okay, as you can see, I got the Magnum in here. I just hooked up the 6-bill in the line section. Well, the 6-bill's already hooked up. I just hooked up the line section with the jumper. And I can tell you, okay, with this radio, I got the audio at 12 o'clock. I got the power output all the way down. And I got this is a Top Gun modulator, that's off. Okay, this is 6-bill's on. And we're just watching the meter on the left because that's the only one that's hooked up. Now I can tell you, when I had the 8-bill in line, I was, okay, this thing's gonna keep, you're not gonna be able to see the output right now because I can only use the meter in one position right now. So, but we're looking at a reflective power. Because as you saw, I put the 50 watt slug in there in reverse. So we're looking at reflective power right now. And before with the 8-bill in line, it was, you know, I'm keying, I know it's doing, I'm keying up 400 watts, swinging up to 900 with the 6-bill and this Magnum in front of it. So before it was keying about 10 watts reflect, swinging down to like 7, which is pretty good for this truck, best it's been in a while. So with the 50 watt slug, as you can see, that's 50 watts there, 40, 30, 20, 10, that would be 5. Yeah, so before, with the 8-bill in line, and the line section mounted on the 8-bill, it was keying about 9 watts right there, swinging down a little bit when I would talk. Now it's kind of just doing the exact opposite, so check it out. I'm gonna key it up. Hello. Yeah, it's going up to like 12. Key in about 2.5, 3 watts. When I talk, goes up to about 10 to 12 watts reflect. And that's about 900 birds. And I'm gonna flip it around and show you. Actually, before I flip this 50 watt slug around the other way, I think I'm gonna try a 6-foot jumper. That's a 12-foot. Let me try a 6-foot real quick. Okay, I put a 6-foot jumper in line. I haven't seen this, so I have no idea what it's gonna do. Yeah. It dropped it here. It dropped just a little bit. Well, not really. About the same. I think it's about the same, Bray.
Is or not?
Yeah, I put a 6-foot jumper in there. It's almost exactly the same.
That's good, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, it's a starting point. I like to adjust the antennas from here, but yeah, it's doable. Okay, so it wasn't much different. It was almost exactly the same, but we're gonna pull this out. Pull that 50 out. Unfortunately, 10,000 is all I have right now. So we put the 10,000 in there, going forward out to the antenna. Now we go check wattage. Hello. Yeah, almost exactly what I said. Key in about 400. Swinging about 800, I guess. Hello, te. Okay, now I want to show you guys something. I'm going to turn the audio up to about 2 o'clock. I'm going to turn this modulator on. And I'm going to show you this 6-bill. Now, that's a 10,000 watt slug, so understand it. So I can do this. Each one of those lines is 200 watts. 2, 4, 6, 8, 1,000 right there. That little bit bigger line is
800 birdies.
That's 2,000, 4,000. Hello, te. Hello, 111. You should be able to get 1,000 birds out of this. Not quite. About 950. Can't quite get a G note out of it, Bray. Hello, am I complaining about that? Do I actually have the audacity to complain? I think it actually is hitting 1,000. I'm gonna have to go back and watch the video. I think it's actually hitting 1,000 bird when I talk. A 6-bill hitting 1,000 bird watts. No RMS. Swinging forward like everybody likes, and I'm gone.
Crack weather stuff.
Oh, apparently the light only works on this side, so I hope it's on my face. I'm holding the phone. I'm looking at the back of my phone. But anyway, this concludes this video. I hope it helps somebody. Somebody asked me about a line section, so. But you got a freebie on that 6-bill at the end there. The 6-bill is doing 1,000 bird. That's a C box. I don't even know what it's doing peak. I don't have a peak meter. I guess I'm gonna have to get one because I'd like to know what it's doing on peak watts. But it's swinging up to 1,000 bird. It's a 2 driving 6, and I'm hitting it with that Magnum, and that's it. And that's pretty cool. But I hope this video answered your question about how I run my bird meters. Somebody asked, so take it easy, 73s. Catch you in a world of sound. 28 got down.